I loved the song so much that I screen recorded it and uploaded it on YouTube almost 15 years ago. And guess how many views it got? This is the house I grew up in, and this room is where I lock myself in and do personal things. Come, let me show it to you. I had a vision board. I made this a year before I went to London, so 4 years ago, during COVID. When I made it, I felt super cool for making it. But today, let's see how cringe it is. Just in case you don't know what this is. Vision board in bold letters. These are all the things I manifested. Let's see how many of them came true. There are a few texts and quotes here and there because why not? I started off with billions because who needs millions? Billions, and I then went to trillions because why not? There's this thing which is consistency is the key. I'm cringing the fuck out, but to be honest, I still believe it is the key. I don't care if I'm getting views or not. I consistently make videos and upload them. So yeah, I'm still following this. Wealth creation, because I am a firm believer in wealth creation. And there's a huge difference between getting wealthy and getting rich. Getting rich is buying fancy cars, buying fancy houses, buying fancy clothes. And wealth creation, on the other hand, is buying time. If I stopped working today, how many days will I survive with the amount of money I have right now? So by wealth creation, I mean, if I decide to stop working tomorrow, I should be able to survive for the rest of my life without having to work. Good things take time. It's funny, bro. It's so funny. It took me 10 years to get to 1 million subscribers. Good things take a lot of time. There's this blog, and blog some more. What that means is I used to run a website called updatefig.com, and that website was all about movies and TV shows, particularly about superhero movies and TV shows, because I love superhero movies and TV shows. I still do. I love Marvel and DC equally, but I like the boys more. I used to read a lot of self-help finance books, and in almost all of the books they teach build assets and not liabilities. And if you don't know what assets and liabilities are, that means you're f***ed. This is obviously a $1 million house. I was dreaming about it back then, and I'm still dreaming about it. I had a lot of traveling goals, and I must say, it's coming true. I went to 4 countries in the last 3 years. 4? 5? I don't know, I'm losing track. And it's a good thing. There's obviously a private jet, a private yacht, a Rolls Royce. There used to be a Bentley somewhere, but I think it fell off. More traveling here, but I'm not alone in this photo. Obviously, I'm with someone, and that too is coming true. And now that I think about it, I did this exact same thing in Morocco. I did hot air balloon, and I didn't do it alone. I was with someone. Next level. I'm beginning to realize having a vision board actually helps you in achieving your dreams. I think when you make a vision board, it psychologically triggers your brain. It forces your brain to think in this direction. There's a bit of investing going on here because again, create assets, not liabilities. There's one bro on his laptop. This is basically 70% of my life. I'm always sitting on my laptop editing. There's a fancy filmmaking gear, and I don't have most of it, but I have enough gear right now to create quality content. There's a bro here smoking a cigar, watching the sunset. And I have no idea why my family didn't bat an eye looking at this, because it's a dude smoking a cigar. Either my family is okay with smoking cigars, or they're just blind. There's a red carpet photo which didn't happen yet, and I hope it happens soon. I'm planning on creating a show, a series on YouTube, and when that happens, I hope this happens. And then there's this, Miles to Go Before I Sleep. It's from one of my favorite poems, whatever you call it, by Robert Frost. The poem is called Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening. We had it in our 10th, classic ICSE stuff. And the poem's last 2 lines, Miles to go before I sleep, miles to go before I sleep. And every day I preach this like it's my life goal. I believe I have a long way to go. And obviously you know what before I sleep means. And yeah, this is my vision board. And I think I need to update it, but for now, I think it stands solid. Maybe instead of updating this, I'll create a new one, a better one, a bigger one. Because I'm beginning to realize most of these goals are very broad. And I don't like broad goals. I want very specific goals. If I create a new vision board, it'll have goals very specific. And when I say specific, very specific. For example, 69 million subscribers, having a successful creator business, traveling to more than 100 countries in the world, producing a successful show on YouTube that runs for more than 5 seasons, starting a reality show where I cook with other creators and celebrities, and etc. This is where I used to make videos before I left to London. This used to be my background, and now that I think about it, it's a shit background. Take a look at one of the videos from my previous channel. Do you know what hurts the most to be a YouTuber? When I wake up in the morning and see nothing on the channel is changed. Same view count, same number of subscribers, and no new comments. No video has gone viral. This hurts the most to be a YouTuber. And in spite of all that, people like me, we keep doing stuff we love. hoping one day some magic happens. Waiting for that one day.
Many minutes later.
Hey look, I gained 1 subscriber. I'm happy for that. That's your fake account, you dipshit. Your content sucks. Random garbage. Yeah, I was quite shit back then. Don't look at all of these books and be like, bro, you read books? To be honest, I read half of them. The other half, I will. Someday I will. And that's my graduation photo. My mom came to London for my graduation. And in this photo, we might look happy, but actually, we were freezing to death. There's also an AC in the room, but I never turned it on. In India, you buy an AC, but you never use it. I manifested London before going to London. Going to London was everything I wanted to do before I went to London. So I got this photo collage from a furniture shop. There's also Paris here, but I didn't manifest it. There was a 1+1 offer, so I got it. This is me as a kid, and I must say I was a solid 10 as a kid. It's when I grew up I became 11. This is me with my grandfather. He looks very happy in this photo. But when nobody's around, he keeps telling me that as a kid, I cried a lot, I shat a lot, and I ate a lot of my shit. There's also a photo of me with a dolphin. It tasted great. Ever wondered what my first video on YouTube was? Was it a food review? Was it a movie review? Was it a comedy sketch? Well, you'll be super surprised to find out what it was. When I was a teenager, there was this app that went super viral. It's called Talking Tom. I'm sure most of you heard about it.
Hi, my name is Tom. Hi, my name is Tom.
You say something, the cat on the app replies by saying the same thing but with a funny tone. And because it went super viral, obviously there were a lot of copycats, pun intended. And one of those copycats was Talking Paul, and it was just like Talking Tom, but instead of a cat, there was a panda. And this app had a feature. You press the sing button and the talking panda sings, and the song goes like this. Away, away. Asuti asuto asutega digado asuti asutega do. You won't believe me? Watch this. And to be really honest, I was a big fan of this song. I loved the song so much that I screen recorded it and uploaded it on YouTube almost 15 years ago. And guess how many views it got? 3. I watched it thrice after uploading.